In today's video, we're going to be talking about some aging issues after 70. I'm 77 and I'm going to share some aging issues that I'm facing and you may be facing as well on Beauty Over 70 with Lee. Hello my friends, welcome. It's Lee, and like the intro said, in today's video we're going to be talking age issues after 70. That's what the video's about today, so I hope you'll come on in and stick with me. I'm going to share some challenges that I'm facing. Not too bad, but I am facing some, and I've got my list here, so I hope you'll get something to drink. Get yourself something cold or warm to drink, and just come on in and join me, and let me share some things that I'm facing, and you might too. So welcome. I've got my list here, and I've got several. The older we get, we add to it, right? Yes, we do. Hope you're doing great on this fall day. And let me stick my glasses on where I can see. That's an aging issue. That's an aging issue right here. His glasses to getting around to see. Okay, I stick my glasses on and let me get my list here where I can see what I have written down here. Okay, aging issues after 70. The first one, and these are in no order, no particular order. I just jotted them down the other night when I was just sitting around. I was thinking, how did we get old? Where did time go? I have a daughter that's 55, and I said to her, I said, do you realize in 15 years you're going to be 70? And she said, thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. But it's true. And, so we're going to talk about some of those today, okay? We're going to bring it to the table. And the first thing that I wrote down was hearing. We all have, most of us have hearing loss, at least I did. And hearing is one of the things that you really don't want to admit that you have it until you start turning the television so loud that people have to leave the room. When your husband tells you, get some hearing aids, or you're having to say what? Or excuse me, or beg your pardon. Yeah, hearing aids has made my life so much better in so many ways. I got my hearing aids last year. No, I think it took that back. I got them 2 years ago for my 75th birthday. I'm 77. I got my hearing aids for my 75th birthday. And that's one thing that the medical industry don't pay. You can get vision insurance. You can get dental insurance. You can get health insurance, but you really can't get hearing aid insurance unless you're in the military, of course. Well, I'm retired. My hearing aids cost me $6,000. They're Oticon, and I have a wonderful audiologist that if you have things have made a wonder, they have made like a 90-degree turnaround in my life, because I can adjust the hearing. If somebody's speaking soft, I can, on my phone, I can go into my Bluetooth and I can turn it up, or I can turn it down if somebody's speaking too loud. I can go to the doctor now and actually hear what the doctor's saying to me. I can carry on a conversation without being embarrassed. Yeah, it's expensive, but it was so, so worth it. So if you have a hearing problem, I have an inner ear condition called Meniere's, and I was diagnosed with that several years ago. I needed hearing aids long before I broke down and got them, admitting that I needed them. So I got them a little over 2 years ago for my 75th birthday because they were quite pricey, and I don't regret it. I wear them daily, and from what I understand from the doctor, they do help prevent dementia. They do help prevent a little bit of dementia. If you have a hearing problem, get you some hearing aids. It will make your life so much easier, so much better, so much more comfortable. It has mine. The second issue I want to talk about facing after aging issue after 70 is skin issues. My skin is drier, and it gets drier. It's like there's a desert in there, you know. My skin gets drier and drier with every month. It just seems like I don't take hot showers or hot baths. I lavish on the moisturizer, but it just gets drier, and you lose all that moisture. And aging skin is you're going to have dry skin, or at least I do. That's one of my aging issues. And number 3 is bladder issues or not sleeping well. Yeah, you know, when you get past 70, you're going to have bladder issues, or at least I do. I get up at least 2 to 3 times a night to go to the bathroom. I'm finding I'm sitting on the toilet more because I'm not really urinating like normal, I guess. I'm more dribbling, woman to woman, dribbling, having to wear pads and things at times, coughing and peeing my pants. Yeah, we're all there. You know, let's talk about it. We're all there. At least I am. And sleeping well. I'm not sleeping like I used to. I wake up more, harder to get to sleep, harder to stay asleep. It's just part of age. And number 4 is getting married again. Do we get married again when we lose a spouse? If you're out there and if you've gotten married again, maybe your second marriage after losing a spouse, I know I have. I'm remarried. This is my second marriage. I lost my husband in 2012, I guess. And he had Alzheimer's and lung cancer. And we were married 44 years. And I never thought I would get married again. That was like a cloud on a blue sky. I could not see a cloud on a clear blue day sky. I never in my wildest dream imagined of getting married again or even dating again. But it happens, you know. People come into our lives and it happens. So that's something you might face down the road. I was 69 years old when I got remarried for the second time. Who gets married at 69 years old? Well, a lot of people do. A lot of people get married when they're my age of 77. A lot of people get married when they're in their 80s. You know, just be happy. Just be happy if you can. You know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But a lot of people have second marriages, male and female. So that's what happened to me. Yeah, I got remarried at 69, and I'm 77. Another thing that's happening to me after 70, well, it really started before then, actually, was just the muscle mass in my body. Even though I try to do my weights, I try to eat tons of protein, I try to eat healthy and clean, I just lose more muscle mass. I find these, these cheeks used to be up here. Well, now they're down here. Just my entire body, I'm just losing muscle mass all over my entire body. And that happens when you get a certain age, over 70. And another issue that I face is sparse brows. If you've been with me a while, you have heard me sit here at my dressing table and say time and time again, I'm going to get these brows microbladed one day. Well, that day hasn't came across my plate yet, or my calendar yet, but one day I'm going to get them microbladed or tattooed or something done, because it takes me forever to pencil my brows on. Takes me forever, and I want to wake up of a morning, jump in the shower and have my brows on, not have to worry about it. You know what I mean? So one day I will get my brows done, hopefully. Good Lord's willing. He's good. It'll happen. Another thing that we face after 70, health issues, is our eyes, and my nails are brittle. I have all gray, and I'm debating on whether I want to let the gray grow out and just go gray without putting color on my hair. I always said as long as I have money, I'm going to keep color on my hair. But you know, it's so expensive, and my hair is so short. And I'm thinking, I could save a lot of money by just going gray. I'm 77 years old. My hair's frizzy. The grayer it gets, the more frizzier it gets, the more curlier it gets. Do you have that issue too? Well, I do. And that's why I'm sharing that. My nails get more brittle. I do the dip on my nails. They need to be done right now. Eye issues, glasses. I just went through double corneal transplants. I had the right one done New Year's Eve of 2025, last year, and I had the left one done in May, and I'm still healing. We all face eye issues. We may have to come to glasses. We have cataract surgery, corneal surgery, different surgeries with our eyes, glaucoma. I know my husband fights that and gets injections. You know, we all face more eye issues after we get past 70. That's a big issue. Another issue that we face is our balance. My balance is fairly good, having a condition called Meniere's disease, which has vertigo. It's pretty good, but I do have balance issues from time to time. It can make you fall. If you have balance issues, I suggest, as your doctor has suggested to you, wear the correct type of shoe that gives you more stability. If you need a walker, you need a rollator, don't be embarrassed. It's not worth falling. It is not worth falling. Get you a rollator, get you a walker. Be more careful. Just don't, your balance is going to get worse. So right now I'm pretty good, but you know, I could get out of this chair I'm sitting and I could fall. So it's balance that we face when we get over 70. Another issue that I face over 70 is my boobs, is my girls. My girls have went south, as far south as they can go, and still wear a bra. They have went totally south for winter. I mean, I wear support bras. I do everything I can. I exercise, but you know, they still go south, ladies, and there's nothing you can do about it. I have that problem. If you have that problem, let me know. Let me know if you find a solution, because, you know, I'm not really big busted, but you know, everything goes south. At least my girls have went south for the winter and they don't want to come back. They don't want to come back and we're up here. They sure don't. Another issue that we face is time. I find that I need more time when I go to the grocery store to pick out my selection of food. I find that I need more time to do my makeup. I need more time to do my hair. I need more time when I'm cooking. I just need more time because back when I worked full time, raised a family, things were easy. But now that I'm over 70, 77, you know, I just feel like I need more time to do anything anymore. I really, really do. If it's an issue for you, let me know. Another issue that I'm facing over 70 is body proportion and sizes. What is it? Is it the fashion industry that you used to be maybe a size 8 or a 10? And you go into the store now and you get that size, one of those sizes, or larger or smaller, depending on your body type and what size you are. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit. What used to be up here is down here. Yeah, around the middle, around everywhere. My face. It seems like even if I go to buy a new hat, it doesn't fit like it used to. Shoes don't fit like they used to. Pants don't fit like they used to. Tops don't fit like they used to. Is it because they're cutting them smaller? Or are we expanding? Probably both, right? But anyway, your body proportions just move around. They do. They do. Mine do. If yours don't and you figure out a way to correct it, please let me know. Please share it I'm your friend. Please share it and let me know. Because mine move around. They do. Another issue, according to my notes, is memory. Now, my memory is very good. I think for my age. People that know me well say I have a memory like an elephant. How do you remember that? I do pretty good for my age. I really do. I'm not boasting, I'm not bragging, but I do pretty good for my age. But we all have memory issues after 70. Or if you haven't, you will. You will. And I hope they're not too bad. We have diseases that pop up on us and we just get more forgetful. Find yourself turning around. Did I lock that door? Did I do this? Did I turn the water off? Did I do that? It's just memory. You know, it's just age. It is just age. But I try to stay sharp. I know my husband has said to me, why do you do that YouTube channel? Why do you do that? You don't really need to work. No, if I did this for a living, I would be mighty hungry. I would be mighty hungry because I don't make enough on my YouTube channel to support me if I needed to support myself. I do this because I enjoy it. Because as being a retired esthetician and working around skincare and being an MUA and working around makeup and cosmetics in my life work, it's in my blood and I love what I do. I started my channel during COVID and 3 years later I'm still here. And you know what? I didn't know how to edit anything. I knew how to put on makeup. I knew how to run a camera because I've always loved photography. But I didn't know how to edit anything. I didn't know where to start. But I learned. I got in there and I dug and I redone my research and I dug it and I figured it out for myself. And you know what? It keeps my mind sharp. It keeps my mind sharp daily, because editing these videos and looking up these links and posting them and staying and doing what I do, 1 or 2 videos a week, usually 1 video a week, it keeps my mind sharp and it helps me mentally. It helps my memory, because without internet and without a computer or a smartphone, in this day and age at 2025, you're left behind, because it's getting to where if you don't keep your memory sharp and you don't have those skills, it's very difficult to even sometimes make a doctor's appointment without those devices. So if you don't do it, I suggest that you start, because it's going to get worse. We're living in an age where computers and smartphones, that's where it's at. We pay bills online. We do all of that, So just get in there and you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it, my friend. You can do it. And the last issue that I find over 70 is that I have more doctor visits. I have more, again, I do pretty good for my age, but I've had tons of eye issues this past year. I've had a lot of back issues. I've had orthopedic doctors, primary care. I've had lab work. It's just a lot more doctor visits when you get over 70. I have more dental cleanings. I used to get 3 cleanings a year, and now I get 4. I get 4 dental cleanings a year, and it's worth every penny of it to get it done, because the cleaner you keep your teeth. I want to keep my teeth. Yeah, I have bridges, and I have crowns, and I have posts, and I have natural teeth. But I want to keep them. I want to keep my teeth. And the cleaner you keep your teeth, it keeps all that bacteria away to helps prevent health issues. And it helps your heart, because all that bacteria in your mouth, your doctor has probably told you, and your dentist has probably told you, that it causes heart issues, health issues, and heart issues. It's not good. So I get 4 cleanings a year, and I'm glad that I do. And keeps my mouth healthy. That is what I wanted to share with you. I think I maybe have 13 or 14, whatever number I have. But those are issues that I am facing over 70. You're probably facing them too, maybe earlier than that. I faced them earlier than 70 as well. But I thought, why not do a video about this, I'm not the only person that's facing them, and you're not either, so you're not alone. We just do the best we can, and we get through life, and we enjoy every day. The most important thing is just to get up with an attitude, put a smile on your face, and thank God for a day that He's given you, and make the best of it. So, that's my video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a good, safe week. And I want to leave you with my favorite words. Go out and make today better than yesterday, but always remember that I love you, my friends. And I'll have a video for you next Thursday. And be sure and hit the like button. If you'll go to the right, there's the word hype. HYPE. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. There's no notifications going to pop up. It just helps spread my channel around on YouTube more. I'd appreciate if you'd click that little hype word for me. And I so appreciate it. And I thank you for watching. I will see you again, my friends, next Thursday. Have a great week. Bye-bye.